drive of the season, things can be entirely different than what you've seen in the past. It's a really good job of execution by them.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Throwing on first down is Allen, and this is incomplete. The Pro Bowl tight end Zach Ertz, the intended target, and that'll bring up second down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now Allen, going to throw again. He'll complete this to Ingram as tight end. That's a good chunk of yardage. It's going to be canceled out.
And we always talk about hidden yardage in a game. That's going to count as that because now it doesn't go on the books, but now they have to make that up again, don't they?
Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. Here's Allen. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. Well, this Week 1 matchup between the Colts and the Chargers, there are a couple of ties between the two franchises. Of course, Colts head coach Frank Reich, he spent 2 seasons as the Chargers offensive coordinator in 2014 and 15. Then he would have 2 years as the Eagles OC before coming to Indianapolis. But also, Colts fans, they do not have good memories of the 2007 and 2008 seasons, both times losing to the Chargers in the playoffs when they felt like they had a team that could have gone to the Super Bowl. Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. Here's the former number 2 pick, the Pro Bowler Saquon Barkley. And nowhere for him to go again. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. Back-to-back stops make it 3rd and 10. Throwing is Allen on 3rd. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Deron Harmon. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Here's Mostert. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
If you're the coaching staff upstairs, you might want to file that play away. Did you see how fast the safety closed on that one? Coming up in run support, made a big-time tackle. You might want to try and check into a pass next time.
Yeah, got him for a... And the pressure will get to him. He goes down. Now, there is a flag on the play, but this looks like holding on the offense. So on trots the field goal unit, and wow, this is going to be a challenge here. They spot it on the midfield stripe, so it is a 60-yard attempt here. That's on target, but it's no good. He had it on line, but it came up just shy of the crossbar, and this score will stay right where it is.
Well, he's got a big leg, and when everything comes together, he can certainly hit from long range, but this one's going to come up Just a little bit short. A very good effort, though.
So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. From midfield, here's Allen. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Now Allen to throw. To throw again. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. So they saw the contact before the ball arrived. Penalty flag for pass interference.
And trying to avoid pass interference is so difficult. You're trying to slow down these skilled receivers, and somehow, some way, they make plays on the football, and sometimes you're there too soon.
Allen finds his tight end Ingram. 25 yards that time. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Here's Allen to throw it. That's going to be caught. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. A 14-yard touchdown as his guys are on the board here in this 1st quarter. Well, there you go, Charles, his first touchdown pass of the new season.
Well, let's just go back to his rookie year because he's able to get his feet wet, right? Get a little bit of experience. Now I think here in year 2, the game will slow down for him, and we'll see his true talents come out.
Extra point up and through, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And the last go-around for them, they tried that really, really long field goal, couldn't connect.
And in retrospect, I think a lot of people would say, well, why would you try one that long? You hurt yourself in field position. The ball comes out, there. That only helps the other team. But I look at it as maybe it was a double shot of confidence. Confident the kicker could make it. And even if he missed, confident in their defense that they could hold him.
These two teams all tied after 1. On 2nd and 11 now. Newton. Got his man. That's Tyrell Williams. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That one a gain of 20 and a 1st down. This is Mostert. And he's going to get across midfield and into Charger territory. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Let's talk a little football 101 here because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on 1st down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Now Mostert. And this carry not as productive. He's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go. The Colts on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. A shotgun snap for Newton. A fight for the football, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 36. And a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line. And he may want to track down that football because that's interception number 1 on his career.
You're saying that's going into the trophy case?
I'd put it there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That's when you ask the equipment guys to make sure they hold it for you after the game. But if you play in the back 7 on defense, that's part of your job, finding ways to take the ball away from the other team.
So after the INT, it's Allen, and Blunt has it. A gain of 4 on the play, and it'll be a second down. Four yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Now Allen. It's Kelsey on the ground. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Travis Kelsey, 28 yards. And the Chargers have taken the lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
From the 50, Newton. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. He was trying to find Deshaun Jackson that time. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, we always talk about how you've got to be quick when you go through your progressions, and here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield, he was standing in the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time. They hit him and forced that incompletion. And this one drops incomplete, but I think the defense jumped. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
So the penalty certainly helps them out as they come up on 2nd and 5. Mostert. And he's going to be brought down by the face mask. Here come the flags. This is going to get him a 1st down. So that flag will cost him 15.
And it doesn't matter anymore how you get the face mask. Any part of it, that's going to be 15 yards.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. From the gun, here's Newton. And Walker has it. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. The Colts on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Newton now to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning, hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. So he gets a shot at atoning for the earlier miss here in the first half and able to knock it through.
And what a relief for him, don't you think? Because how many games have we done where kickers missed one early and never gotten a chance to atone for it the rest of the game? That's a lot to carry around.
This is fielded at the goal line. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. The Chargers get going, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
From the 27, Allen. Throw left side, complete to Ingram. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Give him 12 yards there, and the Chargers have a first down. On first down, Allen caught by the tight end Ertz. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down. Allen now looks to throw. And that one got tipped. Kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd.
The first time I saw Marcus Peters was in a practice session when he was at the University of Washington. And I literally was watching someone else, and my eyes kept going to him. I thought he played the corner position with extreme intelligence, even as an undergrad there.
And all the way in for a Charger touchdown. Corey Grant, 36 yards. For the Chargers, they're able to widen their lead. Good throw there, and I don't want to blow it too out of proportion, but he looks a lot more comfortable in his second season.
You can tell he put the work in the offseason, and what I mean by that is understanding the playbook. Not just the plays and how to execute them, but how to do it against a variety of defenses. Also understands his team better, what they can and cannot do. You can see the confidence rising in him as he plays.
Extra point attempt to come here. It's good, and it's 21-10. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. Here's Newton. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Third and long, it's Newton. And that is incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
They are going to go for it. It's Newton. Now this will be caught. Tyrell Williams. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. They'll fake the handoff. Now Newton. And a big loss here as he's taken down. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Throwing is Newton. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. An extra defensive back on the field for the Chargers now on 3rd down. Out of the gun, Newton. And that will be incomplete with a clock showing 18 seconds now to go.
Well, it's easy to see when we review this that the ball needs to come out quicker, because if you don't throw it right on the break, you bring a crowd of people into the equation.
And that's why it got knocked away there. And Cam Newton's not coming off the field. He'll keep the offense out to go for it on 4th. And they're going to bring him down back across midfield at the 45. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. Here's Allen on 1st and 10. And he finds his tight end. It's Ertz. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. Four yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Throwing now is Allen. He's got a first down and more inside the 30. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. This a 40-yard attempt from the left hash. And his kick here is good. And that will do it for this first half. So we are at halftime here in the opener of the 2019 regular season, as we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports halftime report. Coach? We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. Fielded about a yard deep. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or two high of the 30. The Charger drive about to get going. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking, because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Yep. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try and increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
A first down carry for Barkley won't lead to much, as he'll take this forward for maybe a yard. It's 2nd down. On 2nd and 9, Allen. Ertz has it left side. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. A gain there of 12 yards and a first down L.A. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 46. Allen going to throw. He's going to fire one deep over. And the defense loses him. It's complete. Touchdown, L.A. Corey Grant, already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend. The Chargers, they're able to widen their lead. Always important to get the first score of the second half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room going.
And now we find out about the fortitude of the group that's behind, because they were counting on getting into the game a little bit more, right? Maybe they get the first score. That doesn't happen. It looks almost insurmountable, but it's not. Let's see how hard they play the rest of the game.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half two.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight. Unable to find anyone open.
To throw is Newton. And he's got room. And he will score. Touchdown, L.A. This D wanting to put it away before we even get to the fourth quarter, widening that margin a bit further.
And while they won't just empty the bench just yet, if you're a backup, start loosening up. I think you'll get a chance to play before this one is over now with that type of a cushion.
Extra point safely through, and that'll increase their lead to 28. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And fresh off the pick six, they've got to forget about that quickly.
In this case now, the guy throwing the ball, he's got to be like what we talk about with defensive backs who get beat for a long touchdown. Short-term memory, right back out there doing the things that he does best, and knowing that taking care of the ball is paramount. Here's his opportunity.
It all comes back to those defensive backs for the former DB, right?
I don't know where that comes from. It just kind of emerges out of me for some reason.
It's deep in there, right? Yeah. Now this one to his running back out of the backfield. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. A 14-yard gain for Indianapolis and also move the sticks.
And this is why trying to cover the angle route is so difficult. Anyone playing the linebacker position, when they see a running back out of the backfield widen because he heads towards the flat first, oftentimes you widen too much and overcommit. He cuts up inside, and that's what we saw there. A nice pickup for a first down.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
I know our vantage point might be a little bit better way up here, but that looked like an ill-advised throw to me. I didn't see anything open, and this play just didn't look right from the beginning.
It did not. I thought he might get outside and just chuck it away. Dangerous. And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line. Mack Wilson getting him once again his third sack of the afternoon. Newton forced out to his left. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. And he can only manage to get this to the 45-yard line, well short of the first. On fourth down, Newton. That's to his running back, complete. And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did. The Colts unable to convert here on fourth down. And the Charger defense stands tall, and they get the football back. The Charger drive about to get going. And last time out, another touchdown. And I think there may be some empty seats around here by the time the fourth quarter comes around.
Yeah, I have to agree with you because this one's just about decided. But you know who benefits from all those empty seats? Who? You and me, trying to get to the airport. The roads will be fairly clear by the time we have to leave the booth.
Give them 12 yards there, and the Chargers have a first down. Allen now on first down. He'll complete this to Ingram as tight end. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he was unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
He's going to rifle one deep left. This is caught inside the 15. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. And they're going to get him. They bring him down to the sack back at the 16-yard line. Melvin Ingram dropping the hammer off the edge.
I know there would be a little bit of criticism there because they went right back to the air after the huge pickup and end up getting sacked. But that's often a play that you make. You feel like you've got momentum on your side.
Unfortunately, the O-line failed to hold up to try to keep that momentum going. 2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack. To the air, Allen. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. A 15-yard touchdown grab as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. Point after, right down the middle. And that will extend this big lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Partner, join me in a walk to their locker room at the half, okay? Because I think what we would have seen is an offensive coordinator and his assistant coaches getting together with all their positions, then coming together as a group, going over adjustments, and then the head coach coming in and just screaming, wake up. Yeah. Let's get moving, guys.
I'm kind of glad we weren't in there at halftime, actually.
I mean, you think he might have turned it on us, too?
Yeah, but right now, whatever was said hasn't been working. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. Back now at Dignity Health Sports Park in Carson. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair. Back to throw, Newton. That's caught by Jackson. Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9. That catch now puts him on the doorstep of 500. It's his 400. Cam fighting. He lost the football. It's out. So it goes as a fumble, but the key thing, not a fumble loss.
Yeah, that stat's big, isn't it? I mean, I remember watching teams play. The ball might be on the ground a number of times during the game, but the other team doesn't get it. That's a huge difference in the ball game. And in this case, they were able to retain possession.
And Walker has it. And he gets this only to the 41. Not near enough for the first. So they'll take the yardage and tack on 15 more for the face mask.
Talk about a play that absolutely costs you in the end. Just trying to do your job, right? Trying to get him on the ground. Next thing you know, they march off another 15 against your squad.
Now a quick throw as that's complete on the hitch route. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and it'll make it 2nd down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. Now Newton. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on 2nd down. From the gun on 3rd down, Newton. Dancing to his left. So an instance there of Cam being Cam. We know he can use his legs.
And with that big body, it's hard to get him down, even if you get a clear shot on him. Plus, he moves it a lot faster than what people think. And The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available
what pick
and
we on?
put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. Steps away. And he's going to eat this one as down he goes. It's second and goal. Back to the 8-yard line
Call
now.
me cheese. I like it.
Here's Newton. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. From 8 yards out, and the Colts are in for 6. Hauschka adds the extra point, and that will get him one closer. Hauschka now to send this one away following the score. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Oh, but you can't have him at tight end, no. Oh, word.
The Charger drive about to get going.
What pick we on?
And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback
pick 24.
out there.
I'm hoping I can make it.
Backup, let him get some time.
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row that were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that?
What pick are we on in the
said,
you said pick 23?
We don't really do that in the NFL. You know, these guys play, and we just play them all the way through. Now, in certain situations, they will take them out, but for the most part, they're not as worried and concerned about getting them out of the game, and that's always puzzled me a little bit.
I really do not need Saquon, bro. I think I ran the ball 3 times.
Across midfield and into Colts territory. And still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to 3rd down. Here's Allen. And Ingram holds it in. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. The 21 yards there as they convert on 3rd.
Evan Ingram.
Allen now looks to throw. Oh, he stays up. But he can't get away forever, and down he goes. Melvin Ingram able to run him down for a loss of 12 that time. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. They've got a 2nd down now as they look to salt this one away. Throwing on 2nd and long. Allen. And this
man. I just matchup nightmare the shit out of him.
The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts.
3 niggas.
It's just their first,
oh, that's tough.
To use here in the final stages.
I just matchup nightmare the shit out of him. Yeah, he caught it.
And he takes it down to the 13 and picks
yeah, it's a moss. It's like a moss.
Got what he needed for the first down with a gain of 2.
That's tough.
They keep it with Barkley on 1st down.
Go get it, Saquon.
And he's going to work this one down to about the 5. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. So Allen's going to look to throw.
Oh, look how bad that throw is.
But it's incomplete.
That's a touchdown.
He was looking for Evan Ingram, the tight end.
These sim throws is tough, though, bro. No cap.
They may be snapping the ball near the goal line, but all you're thinking defensively, keep them out of the end zone. Force the incompletion, force them into going for 3, and not giving up 6.
Allen looks to throw on 3rd and 1 toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Nigel Bradham, the linebacker, right there on the coverage.
All right, yeah.
I know every offense wants to start their snaps closer to the goal line, but it's actually harder to throw the ball in those situations. You throw into that tight coverage, you see what happens. Hard to get the ball in there.
Not enough space there. Lucky maybe that it wasn't intercepted. Allen will look to throw for it on 4th. Buying time to his left. Hammering for the goal line. He loses the football. And the Colts pick it up. And he returns it up
Damn, I wanted that touchdown.
20 to the 19-yard line.
Well, give some credit to the defense. They forced the big play, knocked the ball free from him, but that's a cardinal sin by the quarterback.
Tell me if we get close to pick 9, bro.
And he just gave up at a minimum 3 points.
Instead of getting down, takes the Cam fighting. He lost the football. It's out. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. From the 22, here's 2nd and 8.
Told you these niggas was going to be crying
Here's
week 1, bro. Nigga messaged me. There's nothing against running the same play that you're running. You're running the same offense, same defense the whole game.
It's 3rd down.
Yeah, bitch.
You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle him after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running.
Give me that.
Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Now throwing on 3rd down.
Yeah, and if this wasn't comp, I would have had like 70 points. Bro, penalties galore. I mean, if this was
moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting, not taking himself out of a ball game that appears lost.
Bro, you gonna say that shit and then it's gonna cost you a game and then you're gonna be crying about it. That shit's trash. Alright.
And maybe some indecision on getting the punch team out there, and they're going to get a delay. That's going to set them back.
Just think about take 3 penalties to try to end the game. He quitting. This is crazy. Oh, good shit. Pick a play. Live to fight another day, bro. Get better. Take this one. Just play.
And they're going to go for this. Just 1 for 3 so far on 4th down tries. They're trying again.
Is that what he said?
They snap it to Newton. He's going to let it fly. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Chargers will get the football back in excellent field position.
This ain't no sim league, brother. I don't play in sim. What you say, you got to know your weaknesses.
Allen is actually going to throw it here. This is caught. And all the way to the 2-yard
406, 6 touchdowns.
A good pickup there, a 22. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal.
Fuck! Don't give me a throw, Josh.
Right away, but it's incomplete. Travis Kelce, the all-pro tight end, the intended
Josh
receiver,
is trying to cost
but
me
it'll
this
be
game.
2nd and
Not
goal.
So
2nd and goal, and standing by himself in the backfield, Barkley.
Bro, he threw it straight to the defender.
Intercepted.
I can't place him. I cannot place him. This nigga got a touchdown off of this shit too.
He's got the lane, and
oh my God.
He goes. 30.
Yeah, I know.
10. 5, and he will score. Touchdown, Indianapolis. This game's still fairly well in hand, but I think now you go conservative, don't you? Go into your shell, just run the football.
I think you have to, but you also have to tell your backs, make sure you're really protecting the football because
wide
you're
open
ass
receivers.
Stacked defensive front, which is why they were throwing the football before, trying to make sure they didn't get their backs, really beat up in that situation. Now, good luck to them.
Just a formality now, but here's the extra point. Boy, and now they can't even get a playoff. So that'll back them up 5. Just a formality now, but here's the extra point. So the PAT is good.
I'm mad. He got a pick 6 to end the game, bro.
But of little consequence in the ending, as this one's now over. Well, on the one side, if you try to take...
Oh, fuck. I got a deal to make, bro. Hey, that's sweet, though. Camp on sliders on 300, bro. Shit. Who'd the computer get from you? I got Janoris Jenkins and Mackenzie Alexander. Yeah, it just wasn't who I was gonna take, but that's cool. 300 sliders? Sheesh.
The Chiefs are now on the clock.
You gotta choose who you want to develop, cause how you feeling? I know the game plan now.
The Cardinals are now on the clock.
Hey, this nigga said he quitting. I told you, bro. One game. You thought I was capping. What'd you say? I told you. I called that shit.